those stuns as you jump in with Winston, and that's something you're definitely going to need to worry about. But Hagapion going down early. Carpe does find one right out of the gate. Looking for more shots. Now another one onto Chris. And it's a Carpe show in this fight. Dives in with a flashbang to help Sato pick up another one. And
side of the map before engaging.
Hagapion already a little bit low, but they do send the dive in onto Carpe. Swan, he was not prepared, man. The hammer was fanned, and that's going to be the end of that fight for Florida. And Deadeye is going to get anybody. They need to get those shields up in time. That was a good knockup. He's being so patient, doesn't get anyone in the end. He actually did DMX Zephyr with that Deadeye, and he's going to get more there. Finally gets chased away. Well, or just walk through, I guess. I don't know, but we'll see. Oh, you go down. There goes Neptuno. And they were ready. Trance just to make sure everyone stays up here. Waiting out that Deadeye as well, but I think that aggressively, sound barrier used on the Philadelphia side too. There's a Graviton Surge. Can they get a Hagapion down? Sato taken out as well. Looks like Florida should be okay, but the comp advantage for the moment. Arbassa back away. There goes Tavik, caught by EQO. Of course, that Brigida so good against a Tracer. And it looks like Philly is going to be able to clean this up eventually, and this is why we saw him stick on the Ana. He could be waiting for it. There's the EMP out down immediately. That's Zenyatta, so tender, so vulnerable. After losing those shields, and Florida Mayhem just gonna roll right over Philly.
Right. We're gonna go ahead and make it work, and now Philly has to get onto this point, and there's a self-destruct coming in.
You have to avoid it. They managed to do just that. Philadelphia coming in, but now the nano boost onto Swan. Sato down already. It's Reinhardt not working out too well. There goes EQO. So Florida Mayhem getting the 6v5 early on, which is exactly what you want to have to close out this series. Swan does fall eventually, but it looks like they got enough people. We'll see if Philadelphia can delay long enough for the respawns, but I don't think they can. Overtime expiring here. Finally getting rid of that pesky Lucio, and that's going to be Florida Mayhem. They're going to try to charge in. There's a Graviton Surge used. Now on the Florida side, Swan doesn't quite connect with that charge, but it doesn't matter. The people who on Philly that need to be dead for Florida to take this point are dead. Goodbye, Elk.
Get stunned, and you have to be so careful. That Reaper can do so much damage to a tank.
As soon as the Zarya bubble is gone, you know that Brigida's going to come in with the shield bastion. That Winston is not going to last that much longer. It's going to be another pretty resounding team fight win from out of that self-destruct from Poka. Now the Earth Shatter comes in. That's going to help him pick one up on Neptuno. Florida's so close to finishing point B right now. They're going to try to use the Transcendence to finish this one off, and Sato just getting separated from the teammates. You saw he was kind of around the corner from his healers. Whoa, they barely got there instead. Graviton Surge coming in. Sound barrier for Florida Mayhem, keeping them nice and safe. The sound barrier on the Fusion side, self-destruct, but nobody gotten with it. Now Florida free and clear to charge ahead on the remainders of Philadelphia Fusion. Poco just trying to survive as long as he can on the point right now. You might as well use up all the time you can, but it's just the respawns trickling in for Florida to have to deal with right now. The Hammond comes out. Sato just trying to be disruptive here.
I mean, he needs help with the ball. The Reinhardt can't deal with that level of movement on the payload.
They take him down eventually. Now it's EQO, but that's going to be at Florida Mayhem.
I mean, they have to go for it now, Doa, because of the spawns being closer for Florida, and that's what they're going to do. They will take advantage.
You have to be aggressive in a situation like that. You get that Mercy out of the way with that 3-3 comp. Yeah, well, they do know Philly. Sato has kind of struggled with that Reinhardt in the past, but not struggling right now as Florida Mayhem already losing two. They're going to use Elk's Transcendence to win them the fight here. So just dedicating that one ultimate. Very measured approach from Philadelphia Fusion. Chris goes in and takes down Zephyr. Ultimate's coming online for Florida here. How many are they going to use? Poco takes on Hagapion with the self-destruct. Doesn't seem to matter what Florida throws into that. Make your main defense on C, which is what we see. Oh, Sato. It's like ice skating in there, man, but he didn't really get anyone with the Earth Shatter. Now the self-destruct comes in from Florida. Can they pick anyone? Great boop! That was amazing, just putting everybody on Surge. Good charge by Sato, or Swan rather, but he loses a lot of health because of it. And then the Earth Shatter comes in. Carpe capitalize it. Now Zephyr sends in a self-destruct. No kills out of that one. Hagapion so low health, now no health, as Florida just scrambles to try to keep Fusion from taking this point, but it's gonna be tough. There's a great grab coming out from Carpe, and that's gonna be about the end of it. As soon as they take out Tavik, Swan's got no health. Yeah, he's not gonna last. There goes Tavik, Hagapion. Jet now with the Transcendence.
Got it!
Buy some time, but it's not enough. Philadelphia Fusion, I don't know, man. EQB low as well. They're losing tanks left and right. Florida Mayhem clinging to life on this push here, and I don't think they're even going to be able to claim a single tick here. It's not looking good.
I mean, the Death Blossom, are these going to throw it out there? He's going to get the Sound Barrier's Death Blossoming, but he's stunned out of it.
Oh, man, that stun came in at just the right time, and Philadelphia Fusion.
Oh,
good EMP from BQB. Out gets him anyway. All right, well, Florida Mayhem. All right, let me say something. Florida's out of this world and looking very good here on the defense. Vic takes out 2 with the barrage already. Are you kidding me? Elk a little bit late with the transcendence there and can't keep his team alive, and now we're down to... All right, Swan pops that Primal Rage. Florida Mayhem trying to still be careful. Chris gets taken out somehow. Carpe roasted him, and now Zephyr gonna get defect as well. BQB comes in, gets grabbed after EMP. There are kills on both sides, but they only need 1 tick on the Philly side. Can they get it? Swan tries to kill Elk, but he's got no health, and they barely pull it off. What a win on Nambani for Philly. It does not get close, guy. Well, unless you walk into that building. I guess then you can hide from him. But you gotta come out sometime. Elk getting 2 on the Tracer, too. Having to flex a little bit less than he anticipated getting to the team. And EMP, looks like he can. Gonna drop that EMP, and Swan gets dropped immediately afterwards. Sound barrier does come out for Florida. Chris managed to dodge that one, but Fusion still picking up the early kills here. Fusion to take point B here. The May is a great delay. Getting that ice block. Oh, Chris caught again in that Graviton Surge. BQB out of commission. Swan back one more time. Poco's just picking up all the kills, man. They use the sound barrier to seal the deal, and that is a blazing fast. And finish off Carpe here. He's in the side room, and there he goes. So it looks like Florida Mayhem on track to take point A here. It's kind of exactly what we saw in the other. Graviton Surge after the sound barriers. Can they get rid of the Ryan Shield? They can't quite, but they do kill Elk in the end. It's enough. And Florida Mayhem looking pretty good, but Chris taking on the end anyway. But there goes Swan. So now Tank's down. Florida Mayhem, they need to win this fight decisively. It looks like that's exactly what they've done. Without their Reinhardt, they are vulnerable, but it looks like they've got enough of a lead, and that's what they'll do. I think they had about 5:08.
That slow roll was really good, and we're going to take a look here at Hagapun. I think they timed everything super well on that first attack because they were able, this time they should have a pretty good edge.
I think so. BQB going in, drops that grab as soon as he picks it up, and EQO down with the Fire Strike. It's going to be a quick team fight.
Not actually taking out many of these tanks. Finally, Swan is going to fall, but Chris will take Sato up.
That's the thing. Florida Mayhem, luckily for Philly, losing their tanks here after that, but it was looking a little bit dicier either way. Without that Brigida, you're going to have way less frontline power on the side of Fusions, and they're making pay for it. Elk down, and that's an easy fight for Florida. So I don't know. It was a risk for Philly.
Gotta bait some of these ults out. They're gonna try just by throwing in the grab.
All right, there's a self-destruct. Can they fit it in there? Sound barrier gets down instead. Poco with his self-destruct catches Tavik. How does he do it? Tavik just on the wrong side of the shield. Didn't have his up in time, I guess. The VFP this time. All right, waiting for it. Wants to make sure that defensive matrix is down. He waits for it to get down, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to send in the self-destruct as well. Sound barrier comes in at just the right time, though. Saves a lot of people, but it doesn't save Carpe. And now Florida with a 6v5 upper point for the moment. And Florida Mayhem, they need to finish this one cleanly. They're already into overtime. They got to do it. They're getting the kills to do just that. So Florida Mayhem going to be down in time bank, like we said, but at least staying alive in this series as long as they can continue to kill these respawns from Philly.
Yeah, they can.
Gonna do. There you go. Sweaty robot. Here we go, Florida. Oh, Hagapin down again. Whole team's gonna be sweating now, and Philadelphia Fusion, they're gonna take that one shot, and they're gonna dunk it right back in Florida's face, and that's gonna be really tough for Florida. They're gonna need to that Winston and a solid defense for Philly. They're going to put themselves in a great position to win this map.
Yeah, now I think they're going to be coming in, of course, on their attack round, Doa. They're going to run quad DPS.
Yep.
I only need that one tick. I think it's going to be pretty.
Can possibly do it. Sato coming in, Poco down. A kill for Florida early on. Oh, but Neptuno comes back. The Battle Mercy, and he gets a res on the Poco. He's the Mercy total package for sure. And now Sato, and they probably can. Zephyr, Zarya's shield, but he can't stay alive. Self-destruct comes in, but it doesn't catch anybody. Neptuno down.
Oh, that's
got him. They got a chance. Oh, they're turning it around. They can maybe do it. The tick is not been taken, but EQO comes in with the barrage. Gets 2. D-Max Zephyr, EQO the hero. No, but
Widowmaker has kill. Carpe gets moved up. Gonna get another point.
Gets to it, and that. All right, Sato moved back into Florida for a second here, and it was dangerous. A dangerous world for both Reinhardts as they both go down, but there goes BQB in the defense, starting to fall apart for Florida here. Carpe looking to get the clean up, and he will. And So the nice thing about defending so far up is that you do get another chance to defend it at the end of A here. Good position on the payload here. Forcing Philadelphia to come to them. They're going to do the rally and do just that. Graviton Surge used on that side as well. Hagapun and the rest of Florida, though, picking up kills. And that's going to be the other defensive fighters, man. Florida, though, still pushing forward here. They're going to send in Zephyr self-destruct. Oh, and they catch Carpe. Huge plays for Florida Mayhem as they are going to win this defensive battle, it looks like. And I can't believe it. It looks like they're going to hold Philly on point A. Route 66, Elk jetting in there with the Transcendence, keeping Neptuno alive, but not for long. And there goes the supports, and there goes the time bank at that. Buy himself a bit of time, but man, that's a low health Zarya right there. And Florida Mayhem is trying to finish people off. They've got so many members of Philly low, and I think they're going to start falling fast and furious here. And they certainly will. There goes Poco out of the mech right now, and Florida Mayhem is going to, they'll be able to go in with more shields now, and goodbye Sato. Florida Mayhem trying to punch their ticket to their first win in Overwatch League 2019. Neptuno the kill onto Hagapun. I don't think that's going to be enough. Swan drops the Earthshatter onto Elk, and I think that's going to be all she wrote for Philadelphia Fusion as Florida Mayhem rolls their way in there, and they will take the win 2-1 over Philadelphia Fusion.
Very well done from the Florida Mayhem. They came out and looked at the start.